Well, hello YouTube and welcome back everyone. Well, that part has finally dried, so I'm gonna do a little something here with a little bit of spray paint and it's it's just to give it like the color of dirt, even though you probably won't even see it. But so that's all this is just to do that. And it's fun when the paint comes out. Sometimes the paint, I don't know what's wrong. I've had this paint for quite a while, so that could be the problem. But like I said, you really won't see this because it's going to be covered with plaster rock. I probably should have the garage door up while I'm doing this because I'm breathing in fumes. So kids, do not do what you see me. No. All right. Now I'll get a different color. Alrighty, where's the other color? So we'll get a different color and then I'll put that on there, trying to make it look like real rock, or I'm sorry, real dirt. Now the one at the top, this one up here, this I'm not too worried about. I'm just going to leave that the way it is because that's going to be covered with that other rock. But this one, so all I'm going to do is just give it a little, just a little bit here and there. So that way you get like multicolored. And then there's this other brown that's like a rusty brown. I don't use this one that often, so this can is pretty full. But doing this is very fun. I really enjoy it. I think I've said this so many times. I enjoy coming out, working on the layout. So, and that's pretty much how I make the mountain. You know, it's just mainly just using cloth with some watered down glue, and I'll basket weave I'll take some cardboard and cut them up into strips. So something like this. I cut them up into strips and then glue them together. A basket weave. I'll basket weave them together. And then I used to use newspaper. So doing it like a paper mache. But since my neighbor, she gave me that cloth, what I did is I used a little um, of the with the glue gun. I used the glue gun, and the top portion up here, I just glued that. And then again around this area, I glued it there. And then I used the watered down glue I saturated it in water glue. And once it hardened, it came out like that. So now it's just a little bit of spray paint here and there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this. So what I did is I took plaster. I mixed up some plaster in this bowl, and then I put it in tin foil. So after mixing it up, I put it in the tin foil and let it harden. There's still some in there. So I let it harden, and what it does is it comes out like this. I try not to do it too thick, or so that way when I place it on the mountain, uh, the thinner it is, the better it sticks. So um, that's what's going to happen here. That's what I did with this here. All that is just plaster that I made um, from using tinfoil. But it kind of looks like dirt. So now when I go back to placing those plaster molds, when I place them on here, all along here, I'm gonna have to make a couple more, but they're gonna go along here, and it'll look like this portion over here. So all of this, I'll just add from here to over here, and then it'll just, and see, and you can already see where the glue was, where I used the hot glue. So that those little lines, those are the hot glue. Same as right there, that's hot glue. That's just so that way it gets it started. But then once I get this part done, once I do this, I will do this, because this is supposed to be a road. I'll start on this too. So these two roads are going to come together probably around this area, right around where my hand is. And they'll come together, and then they're just going to continue coming around from where I am right now. And I'll finish my road that's going over here for the waterfall. And then I'll start, I should be pouring my water pretty soon. I don't want to say, oh yeah, it'll be tomorrow, because sometimes tomorrow doesn't come for me. I don't get to it until a day, a week or so later. And I want to start on my residential area. So I want to start getting all of these little things. Now that it's getting cooler, I can come out in the garage and stay out a little longer. But as you can see, I even have the basket weave here. But I'm going to, the basket weave here is not going to, it's not going to be attached to this. I'm going to make it to where I can take that off, so that way if there's any derailments, I can still, I can pull it off and then just reach inside. So that's how things are going so far. Again, it's just a little bit at a time. So once I get, I will probably go over here, over in this corner, and I'll probably continue working on my mountain either today or tomorrow. I do believe it'll probably be today, but I'm going to start working on this portion, and then down here, the boards that I have there, I'm going to take those out and put in a one complete piece. It'll just be one singular piece that I'm going to put there. And after that, I will start on my swamp, or swamp or lake, however you want to call it. It's probably going to be like this gritty looking lake. And then there's going to be a little forest back over here, like right over in here. It's not going to be very big. It's only going to probably take up about maybe that much of the layout. And it'll just be full of trees. And then there'll be some of these there's some buildings that belong over there. So I'm going to make a platform. It'll be a little platform, probably around where the drill is. And it'll be up a little bit, so probably about that high above. There'll be a little road that goes up to it, a little dirt road maybe. And then this mountain will continue coming around till it gets to about right here. And over here, I'm going to try and do a little residential. It'll be a little small residential. So I already have the houses that are being built. I have them. They're going to go here. Might make, I'll probably extend it out about another, I don't know, 6 inches, just enough. So that way, at least just to have enough room for me to go behind it over here. So, and again, I mean, I can't stress it enough of how I enjoy, working on the layout, and um, how having a train set, um, how it gives. It's hard to explain, but it just gives excitement and um, enjoyment of what I'm doing. So like and subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I know it's not very long. It's pretty short. I will be doing a video on making the pine trees. So a lot of those ones that you see at the top of my mountain, they were made from the air conditioner, the air conditioning filter. So and paint, I just use spray paint and a little bit of the scenic grass. So some of this, or blended turf, however you want to call it, and it's not very expensive. $3.99 for this bag, and one of those bags will go a pretty long way. So even today, I may put that little platform that I had. There was a platform that I had right. Now I'm gonna sound like ET. Right here. But there was a platform that used to be here. I'll put that back. I'll put it back up there. I used the wrong glue, and as it got warm in the garage, that glue it just didn't hold it. So I'll put it back, and but I'm gonna do it a little better this time. So yeah. So again, I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Click the bell. And everyone have a blessed weekend. Thanks. Bye for now.